Have you ever seen an ad that just gets you? Like you feel it in your gut and you just have to be there? Well, today we're gonna tear down one of those ads. This isn't just clever marketing, it's a complete masterclass in how to sell a feeling. Let's break down exactly how they pull it off. Okay, right off the bat, this headline is just genius. The hottest party in the coldest place on Earth. It's a total paradox, right? And it immediately just lights up your brain. It doesn't ask for your attention, it grabs it. Seriously, how could you not want to know what this is all about? So that brings us to our first section, a tale of fire and ice. And it's all about the art of grabbing attention. You know, in marketing, there's this classic idea called AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action. And that first step, attention, is everything. It's the hook. And as we just saw, this ad absolutely nails it. And you can really see the technique at play here. On one side, you have this icy landscape. You can almost feel the snow falling. Then on the other, this molten vibe with steam rising. That clash, that sensory opposition, it just paints this vivid picture in your head that is impossible to shake. But here's the crucial part. This isn't just about hot and cold. By setting up this conflict, the ad is building an entire world. It's promising a one-of-a-kind experience that actually resolves that tension. This contrast, it's the foundation for the whole story they're about to tell. All right, so they've got our attention. What's next? Let's dive into Section 2, crafting an unforgettable vibe. This is all about moving past that initial hook and building real, genuine interest. The goal here is to create a world that is so appealing, you'd do pretty much anything to get inside. And look how they do it. It's this rapid-fire list of sensory details. It's not vague, it's super specific. Music thumping, laughter echoing, snowflakes on warm skin. You can almost hear it, feel it, taste it. It makes the whole thing feel so incredibly real and immediate. Okay, this right here, the use of the word imagine is a total game changer. It's such a simple little command, but it instantly pulls you out of your chair and puts you right into the scene. You're not just reading an ad anymore, you're actually living out the fantasy in your head. And now we are getting to the absolute heart of it all. Section 3, the emotional payoff. This is where the magic happens. It's the critical shift from talking about features to sparking pure, raw desire. It stops being about what the event is and becomes all about how it's going to make you feel. This table just lays it all out perfectly. On the left, you've got the facts, the features, DJs, heaters, lights. But on the right, that's what they're actually selling. An electric, alpine vibe, a feeling of exclusivity. That's the emotional payoff, and that feeling is what people really truly buy. And they don't stop there. They elevate the whole thing by basically saying, this isn't like anything else. It's not just another night at some club. No, this is the moment winter becomes legendary. By doing that, they position the event as this unmissable, once-in-a-lifetime memory. Oh, this is so smart. This is a powerful identity statement. They're not just selling an event anymore. They're selling you a better version of yourself. They're basically saying, hey you, the interesting one, the one who craves real experiences, this is for you. And that creates this irresistible urge to say, yeah, that's me. So they've built up all this desire. Now, how do they get you to pull the trigger? Well, that brings us to Section 4, the scarcity strategy. This is all about creating that sense of urgency to drive action. They're tapping right into that fear of missing out, you know? It's time to turn that amazing feeling into an actual ticket. This phrase is absolutely key. It doesn't just say spots are limited, which can feel like a cheap marketing trick, right? But adding for a reason, that reframes everything. It makes the scarcity feel deliberate, like it's a choice they made to add value. It implies curation, quality. And boom, here's the justification. Quality over chaos. This simple phrase promises something better, an intimate, premium experience. It completely turns the idea of limited availability into a desirable feature. You're not being left out, you're getting in on something special, something exclusive. And now for the final push. In Section 5, we're looking at the call to be legendary. This isn't just about getting you to click a button, this is about reinforcing that entire emotional promise they've spent the whole ad building. This is the big finish. See, this is way more than a buy now button. This is a call to adventure. Ring in the new year, soak onto the stars, start the decade unforgettable. Every single command frames the purchase as the very first step toward creating your own legendary story.
So really, when you boil it all down, this is the big takeaway. This ad was never selling a party. It's selling a future memory. It's selling a story that you're going to tell for years and years. And that makes the ticket price feel less like an expense and more like an investment in your own personal legend. Which kind of leaves us with a big question to chew on. In this age of social media, where experiences are everything, have we reached a point where the story is the ultimate product? Are we buying the story we get to tell even more than the moment itself? It's definitely something to think about.